Welcome to our last video in the series on transport in plants. In this particular video, we will learn about how substances, that is food and water, moved into or inside a plant. Now, in our last video, we learned about the vascular bundles or these structures that are found inside the stem. Also, we learned that the vascular bundles are made up of pipe-like structures or tube-like structures. Now in this video, we will learn more about these two structures in greater details. The vascular bundle is made up of two types of pipes. So here we've got the one type. Have a look at this. This is called the xylem. And inside the stem or inside the vascular bundle which is present inside the stem, listen to me again, vascular bundles that are present inside the stem has more structures inside it. So there are two different types of tubes inside the vascular bundle. The first group of tubes is called the xylem, which is shown here, and the other group of tube is called the phloem, which is shown here in red. Phloem, P-H-L-O-E-M. Now what is the function of these two tubes? Xylem, let us have a look at the vascular bundle here. From the top, the xylem looks like this. So here what we see in this image is just one vascular bundle. I hope you remember from our last video, vascular bundle. Now in this image, I'm showing you just one large vascular bundle. And this is what a vascular bundle looks like. A vascular bundle is made up of two structures, the xylem and the phloem. The function of xylem, these tubes here, we are just looking at them from the top, but from the sides, in a longitudinal section, the xylem looks like these tubes with some sieves or chunni in the center. Similarly, phloem also are found, which is right here, are found. This region is called phloem, which is made up of large number of other tube-like structures, and it is right here. The function of xylem is to transport water inside the plant. So these tubes, these pipes carry water from the soil to different parts of the plant. And here, these particular tubes or structures called the phloem carries food from one part of the plant to the other. Now let us learn something more about xylem and phloem. Now I'm going to first of all talk about xylem. And xylem, the function of xylem is to transport water. Now water is found inside the soil. The water is absorbed by the roots. So the water gets into the roots, it is absorbed by the roots and it is put into xylem. Water enters only the xylem pipes here. So water enters the roots and through the xylem water moves to different parts. It will move to all the parts of the plant wherever water is needed, and water reaches to all the parts. Now you must always remember that water moves in xylem in only one direction, from roots to the other parts of the plant. But water cannot move from other parts of the plant downward to the roots. So one important thing that you must remember is in xylem, the movement of water is only in one direction, which is from roots to the shoots. Now let us talk about the other type of vascular bundle that we spoke about, which is known as phloem. Now the function of phloem is to transfer water, or basically to transfer food. The function of phloem is to transfer food. I'm sorry if I said water. So we learned that phloem is responsible for transfer of food. Now where is food made? Food is made in green parts, which are the leaves, and also sometimes in the stem if the stem is green. So the food that is made in the leaves must be sent to different parts of the plant. Roots have living cells, so roots also need food. So this structure called phloem carries food towards roots, right? And also leaves can carry food to all the other parts. Now water is not available to plants throughout the year. So for example, in winters there is less amount of water, so plants shed their leaves, they will drop their leaves, and during winters the plants usually do not make food. So how do they survive? So plants send the food down to the roots and then they store their food in the roots. You might have seen a carrot or a radish, right? So this is a specialized root inside of which, this is a special kind of a root inside which the plant stores its food. And when in the winter the plant cannot make its food, it's the carrot or the radish or other storage organs of the plant from where the food is sent back to the plant. Right? I hope you are getting the point that during seasons, during times of the year when the plant cannot make food, the food can move down from the roots again to the other parts of the plant, for example, buds and stems, because there are no more leaves. So it is sent to all the other parts. What do we learn from this is that in phloem, the food can move in two directions, which is from leaves to other parts and even roots, and also it can move in downward direction, as well as food can move from roots to the other parts. So this is one important difference between xylem and phloem. In xylem, water moves only in one direction, whereas in phloem, food moves in two directions. This is a slightly longer video. I'll see you in my next class with some other topic. Thank you.